Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the USS Robinson. Our mission is to explore the continuum, seek out strange new people, but not as strange as us of course, to answer age-old questions and to boldly ask new ones.
Captain's log, stardate 5689.10. We've been out of range of regular contact with Starfleet because someone forgot to pay the phone bill.
I don't care who did it. I just want to know that it's sorted.
Well, I just got 4,000 voicemails all at once, and every terminal on Deck 4 crashed. So I'm going to say the comlink is up and running again.
Were any of those messages important?
What? No, absolutely not. Nothing to worry about at all.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Nothing you've just forgotten to tell us?
What did Starfleet send you?
Oh, just a warning that the Klingons were invading, then 55 messages asking if we were coming to stop the Klingons, followed by one message telling us not to bother because we were friends again.
Hey, nothing important.
We missed an entire war because he forgot to pay the phone bill?
Not just that, Q showed up and threw a party to say sorry for all that putting humanity on trial stuff.
Well, that's nice.
I wouldn't go that far. He was mostly apologising for not putting the other Federation members on trial at the same time. We've got a court summons and have to show up next week to explain why Vulcans are so passive-aggressive.
Why are Vulcans like that, Commander?
Because you lot are jealous of our ears.
I told you before. Size doesn't matter.
You keep telling yourself that. Okay, welcome to the show, guys. I thought we'd start with something a little bit different there, with a funny old cartoon from A Question of Trek days. It would be nice if A Question of Trek came back, wouldn't it? I haven't heard from Conti in a very long time, though. That's quite a worry. Gurphy says, I really like that. I really was doing Flash animations. That wasn't Flash. I hand animated that entire thing back in the day in Photoshop 2019 version it was, and it's all image after image after image with overlays for the characters' mouths moving and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. I know that wasn't read what I said. Yeah, I know what you're on about. And Flash in general, yeah, Flash was a good thing back in the day when it was used properly. When it wasn't, it was slowing down websites. How are you doing, guys? I hope you're having a great evening. So, let's see who's in the chat. We have St. Martin the First. We have Sir Patrick Furlong and Melody the Cat. Wow, 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 wow. I may be getting a new cat or two soon. I think I'm about ready. I still miss Fred. I think I always will because she was my darling. But, you know, unfortunately, I think 5 years has been enough. And I'm starting to feel like perhaps maybe I could. So Jen and I are considering. So let's have a look at who else is in the chat. Patrick has some predictions. 928,294 deaths. 991,482,284,913 cases of moaning about the game mechanics. That's pretty low for a GameHammer show. 486,592,582,302 cases of threatening to rage quit. That's not what I do. That's not what I do. 999 quadrillion, 999 trillion, 999 billion, 999 million, 999,999 cases of cruelty to the bad guys. And a partridge in a pear tree. On the first day of GameHammer, we like to hammer games. Xantex here with many cases of nines of dodgy graphics. That is true. Dave Holloway's arrived as well, saying, evening, everyone. Oh, yes. Gurphy's here, like I said earlier on. He's here. How you doing, man? Quicksave F5 says, hello, hello. Hello, Quicksave. How you doing, man? Is that everyone? I think it might be. Yes. Yes, it is. Is it warm for me too? Yeah, it's 20 degrees here. Alexa, how humid is it?
At the moment, the humidity is 72%.
Oof. 72% humidity. That is bad. Alexa, thank you.
You're welcome.
You did some Flash animations years ago, Patrick. Yeah, cool. I did some Flash animations at school. Not Flash, precursor to Flash, FLC. Oh my goodness, it was quite a thing. I had an animation program called Flickr. It could create and then play FLC files, which was like FLAC animated files. And to make them, I had to use NeoPaint. This was a 256 color DOS paint program where you drew with a mouse because I couldn't afford a graphics tablet back then. And it was, oh my goodness. It was quite something. I think you know what, before we start with tonight's show, with tonight's proceedings with the game, I'm going to see if my old stuff with that old animation is actually on my YouTube channel. I wonder if there is. I think it is, but I'm not 100% certain. So let's have a look. Let's see if it is. It is! Oh my goodness! Published 8th of December 2008, which would therefore be 12 years after I made it. Oh my goodness! It's terrible. I am not kidding. It's atrocious. But we're going to watch it. So I'm going to bring this up. Let's have a look. If I bring up this monitor screen. Right, here we go. So there's no sound. You should be able to see it from here. There's no sound. Here we go. This is reality television. Nice viewing on reality television. Hello, I'm Nupty Mouse. The cheese was missing today. This is one of the stupidest things I've ever made. Oh my goodness. The animation system I had wouldn't let me add sound, so I had to write the sounds and the voices on the thing. It's one of the stupidest things I've ever had the pleasure of making, and you're all welcome to watch it. It's terrible, isn't it? So yeah, oh my goodness. The things we used to do. Compared to the stuff I was doing not long ago, though, like that Star Trek one, yeah, you can see it was mouse drawn. The Star Trek one was done with a graphics tablet and a lot more time to have learnt how to do things. Hi Santec, how you doing? Oh, the underground totem stuff. I wouldn't know where to get stuff like that. Honestly, wouldn't know. You took out a still sealed graphics tablet last week. Nice. I'm on my second one. I used up my first. It was basically wearing out. But this Wacom tablet, the Intuos 5, I've had this for, I'd say about a decade now, maybe longer. Yeah, in fact, probably longer. And it's damn good. It's still going. Oh my goodness. Your first animations were done on Deluxe Paint 3 on the Amiga 500 Plus. I remember the Amiga 500 Plus. And I remember Deluxe Paint 3. That was so good. That was so good. Oh dear. How are the all over the house uploads going? No, I haven't been doing them. I've been working on an edit and it's just taken ages. So yeah, maybe I'll get some time over the weekend. That'll be nice. Why am I doing this with my... I decided that I have to talk like this, Fante. That I've got weird lip shapes when I go in all into it. Ooh, yes. Wacom industry standard for a reason. Yeah, they're damn good. Dark Souls 2 gets bad quickly. Give up. You gave up on it today. To be honest with you, my biggest issue with Dark Souls 2, and we'll get into the Tomb Raider in a minute. My biggest issue with Dark Souls 2 is that I was so looking forward to the game. I was thinking, this is going to be brilliant. I've psyched myself up. I'm ready to hit the brick wall and all of that. And I've been playing Dark Souls 1 again to get me back in the mood. So I was really, really eager to get into it, guys. And then we played it, and it was nothing like I was expecting. So the changes compared to the wave of disappointment, because it wasn't like what I was expecting, kind of all hit together at once. And I think we're not going to go back and start again. We're going to keep going. We're going to go on. We're going to go on with the road ahead on Tuesday. And we're going to see how it goes. I'm not going to give up. We'll pick up the souls if they're any to pick up, and then we're going to go and head off to the other route, do that bit. I'm going to try and go back to the first area that we did and stab all the monsters there that we missed out on, just to get the souls, try and reclaim some of that, and then we'll move on and see how we get on with the game and try and fight a boss. So we'll see how we get on, and we'll go from there. But yeah, it was just a real disappointment. Old school Manic Man is better than the GBA version. Don't think I've played the GBA version. I didn't like the Amiga one with its scrolling. That was weird. Right, guys, let's raid some tombs. I need to grab my headphones so I can phone some head. Why am I phoning heads? Who knows? Oops. What the hell? How? The technology of wires I will never understand. How did two wires that were not intertangled when I put them down there about half an hour ago, how did they wrap themselves around each other? I'll never understand that. The technology of wires is not for us mere mortals. It is solely the purview of the engineer and the electrician and the smelly bugs. Yes. So if you're an electronic engineer with a smelly butt, it's for you. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Let's do this. Let's get into this. Baby. Where were we up to? The Hive. Yeah, scroll. It has to be a single screen rather than a scroller. It's just... This does not look like... Am I alone in thinking this is Tomb Raider 1, isn't it? Yeah, this is Tomb Raider 1. Okay, how do I go back? Close game. Load it up again. How have I ended up at... Did I knock it when I picked... I must have knocked the thing when I picked the game controller up. That's what's going on. Okay. Right, we're going into Tomb Raider 2 because that's what we're actually on. Original's a masterpiece in gameplay. Oh, the Manic Miner. It really is. It's the Dark Souls of platformers. Oh. Right, here we go. Aspire, Crystal Dynamics, Saber. There's a great new clone out. Ooh. There we go. This is the one we need to be on. Let's do this. Alright, we're up to 45. Oh, yes. Right, I looked up a walkthrough on this. I will freely admit I looked up a walkthrough. We actually got it right last week. We just didn't get to where we needed to be before the air ran out. We need to go this way, I think, toward the thingy, the sunken ship. We need to get inside the sunken ship as quickly as we can. So I've now got to work out where the sunken ship is in relation to us when we start, and then we can get on. Is that the ship? Nope. Was I in the right direction originally? Was I in the original right direction? Right, this life is going to end badly because we haven't got... We just don't have the air. So we're looking for the way in, basically. So let's have a look and use what time we have to work it out. Is that the route in? No. What's the gap? So yeah, this is what we need to do. We need to get into the thing as quick as we can. Right, we're going to work this out today, and we're going to get inside. So yeah, I had to look up the walkthrough just to make sure I knew what I was doing, and we basically got the right idea last week. Your predicted case of disco duck, yes, and many cases of becoming a shark's dinner. It's one of those levels. I get what they're going for, and I don't think it's that badly done compared to what we've seen in the past. I just don't think it's a good idea. So I'm going to follow this thing that's on the floor and see if we can find our way in. Right, here we are. Right, this is the ship. So what we're looking for is a gap, essentially. A way in. Is that it down there? Between these things? No. Looks like it could be, but it's not. Dead. We'll get there. I have no trouble with a steep learning curve. I like the idea of what they're going for. I just don't think it's implemented correctly for what it is. Also, Laura is a frickin' idiot. If you think about it, she's a frickin' idiot. She grabbed onto the outside of a submarine so that she could go into the depths with it, despite having no oxygen tank. How did she think this was going to work out? Because I don't think she thought at all about any of this. The logistics of what she was trying are strange. Can we not get over there? At all? No? Okay, so we can't get down there, so it's not there. Okay, is this it? Great. Impenetrable pieces of foliage. We can't surface, that's the problem. We're 40 fathoms deep. We're underwater. Right, it's not... Basically, what I've worked out by going this way is that it's not on the right-hand side of the ship, so we go to the left. It's just a jump to the left, and then a slap up the bum. With a packet of chips. So suck your thumb. I don't know what I'm singing. Don't judge me. You don't know my life. Right, let's have a look and see what we can work out with this. Let's have a look. Oh man, it's so hot that even the fan is moving hot air. What's that? Aha! There! And there we go. So, basically, we hadn't found the correct angle last week, and that's all it was. Right, let's have a look around. Oh bloody hell! The shark came with us. Bugger off, shark. Where do we go from here? I don't want to have to fight this shark. Ah, there. Get away from the shark. I genuinely don't know where to go. Aha! Okay, grab that. Second hole to the right and straight on till morning. Swim. There. Go down, go down, go down. Yeah. Right, we're going to die again in a second. So, yeah, there we go. Right, so now we know what's going on. Okay, we can do this. We can do this now. We know what's going on. Right. Turn, go. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Right, come on, we can do this, we can do this. I didn't ignore your message, I saw it, I just didn't think it was necessary on that particular run to save. There we are, right, down and in and round and up. Okay, so now we save. Now that I know what's going on, we save. Dive! Frickin' hell. Right, we go round and across. Down. I've missed the... Where is it? I am actually genuinely lost. Right, we're going to reload. No, don't save, don't save, don't save. We're going to reload because... You're onto the Golden Butterfly case in LA Noire. Well done. You did careful driving. There's no point in careful driving. It doesn't affect anything. It doesn't make you a better policeman. It just makes you not get told off by everyone. Right. Turn and grab. Careful driving helps you get 5 stars. Maybe I don't want 5 stars. Maybe I want no stars. Maybe I want no stars at all because I think that actually it's made of bum farts. Oh, for God's sake! What the hell? Right, okay. That I don't like. So, you have very, very little time. I don't think that's appropriate for this. Okay, right. So I'm just going to move to here, so that we're closer to this. Right, I'm going to save again. I don't care that it's safe coming. So we don't have to miss out on some air just to get to where we're going. Essentially, it feels like perfect time. Otherwise, you don't get to play very much. Right, down. Cross. And grab. And flip. There we go. Down. Down. Keep going, keep going. And through and up. There we go. Right. And can we get out of here now? Don't swim. Grab. Yes! Right, okay. You've got a multi-face one for the Spectrum. Cool. Right, here we go. Okay, so. Go back up. Go back up. Okay. Right. But we're playing Tomb Raider, not 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Why not both? 20,000 Tomb Raiders under a tree. 20,000 leagues needing a pee. There you go. Okay, let's have a look around. Prepare to meet our density. Grab that. Yank that, twist that, slap that. Okay, here we go. All right. Down. Can I not get down? Oh. I can't. Interesting. We don't have a roll button, do we? No. So we can't get down there. Okay. How strange. Alright, well, let's go this way then. Down here. Get back up. Get back up. Right, go down. And swim around here. Oh. What a... This is a weird level. I'm intrigued. Very much intrigued. Right, turn. There's nothing over there. Okay. Turn again. Alright, let's go. Right. We still have our goons. Right, I'm betting that's made things easier in the other room. Yep. Grab. Okay. Yeah, this is going to make things better in the other room. So, nice. Okay. Right. Okay. Nope, other way, other way, other way. Turn a little bit, run, jump, grab. Ah, didn't quite do it. Right, let's do this. So if I run, jump, grab. Yes, there. Okay. Okay. Hi, Krista, how are you doing? Right, we're going that way now. Yep, there we go. And jump, grab. There we are. Alright, we're getting somewhere now. Oh. Oh, for goodness sake! How many of these buggers are there? Bloody hell. That was a bit tasty, wasn't it? Right. Oh my goodness. Right, what are we picking up? Is it bullets? No, it's health. Okay. Health's okay. I can go with health. That is not health. That is harpoons. Okay. Right. Okay. Nothing over there? Okay. Nice. Yeah, I approve of health packs too. Okay, let's climb up that. Can I not climb up? Yeah, alright. And jump left. Not left! Are we trekking tomorrow? We're doing Star Trek adventures tomorrow? Yes, we're gonna deal with the Dalek issue. What's the Dalek issue? It's the issue with the Daleks. Fear my ability to explain things in a way that does not explain things. Right, jump and... Nope, she can just jump backwards. Okay. Right, so we're stuck down here for a bit. Okay. Let's hope that I didn't have to do anything above. Immediately, at least. Because I can't get up there. Is that... Ah, okay. Right, there's a way over there. Right. Okay, let's do this. Oh, bloody hell, how am I supposed to get up there? Jump, grab. Oh, dear. Jump, grab. No, can't. The hell? Ah! Right, so I can do that. And then backwards onto here. Oh! Right, I've got it now. I see what's going on. Right. We've got to be very quick, but we can do it. Right. We jump and grab. Right, there we are. Right, we're up. No. Okay, nice. Grab. Leap. Leap. Yeah. Okay, it's a timing issue because I need to be able to jump straight across from one to the other. Can I? I'm inside. My camera's inside a box. Frickin' hell, man. Right, there we are. Jump from that. No, that didn't quite work out. Alright, jump from that. Yes, okay. New retro target, all big box Tomb Raider PC games. Good luck with that. Because they are pricey. Yes! Okay, now we've done that, I'm going to save. Alright, let's do this. So I've got to now get over to there. This could be tough. Let's see. Swan dive, there we go. Nice. Just in case there's anyone in here. There isn't. Okay. All depends on where you find them. True. What's changed? Nothing as far as I can see. CEX sold you a Big Fox Tomb Raider Revelation last year for £1. Cool. Am I getting my feet caught? Oh, I see. That's we're upside down in the ship, aren't we? I think we're upside down in the ship. There's a hole. Right, okay. I think. Did we just see the shark outside? Is this going to do the Resident Evil thing of breaking open the window and the shark's going to try and get in and get us? Because I have a feeling it's going to do that. Where are we? Aha! Right, what's this? Excellent. I don't know where that is, but excellent. Ernest Borgnine's just around this corner. Oh no! Nice, we've got a problem now. Is there a way to turn those fires off? This is the... oh. Right, so there's fire around there. Okay, Oh, this is the thing that's just opened. Okay, right, I get what's going on now. Kind of. Maybe. Please tell me this turns the fires off. Yes, it does! Or at least some of them. Excellent. Right, let's go. quickly in case they come back on. Right, no, don't set a flare! See? Okay. So that didn't work. What the hell? This is tricky. Not impossible, but tricky. Right, I have a feeling that this turns off some of them, but not all. Because this is the route to the fires, isn't it? Yep, okay, well, I see what's going on. Okay, so we need to do both of those triggers at the same, practically the same time. And then we'll be okay. Which means we've now got to find... The shark came through the wall. Amazing. Amazing. Right, where is the... it's around here, won't it? There it is. Okay. Right, let's do this. Grab that. Right. That's open. So, we know where we need to go now. Let's do this. Seriously, where's the floor? There it is. Okay, so that's the way through. So if we go this way, we can grab... Oh, for goodness sake. Laura! You daft git. Right, jump. Jump. Oh, for goodness sake. Look at the state of this. Jump and frickin' jump. It's basically Frogger. Every step of the way. Frogger. Right. Pull that. Turn. Run. Jump. 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 And turn. Oh, come on. Right, here we go. Round. Jump. Round. Get up! For God's sake, get up there! Holy crap. Right. This is atrocious. Right. So they're back on now because of that. Right, go. This is awful. Whoever designed this is a fucking idiot. Who would think this was good? There is no way this is ever acceptable in game design. Such tight limits. Right. I'm going to wait for that to undo itself. Which it will, because the other one does. So, there you are, see? Right. Save. I'm going to save here. Right. Here's the plan. That one. Turn. Run while it's still going. Yep. And jump. Through. Run. Since this one is so far from the end. Damn it! She stops dead the moment you make one mistake. Jump! Jesus Christ, this is bad. Whoever did this knew... Hear that? That was the sound of the fire turning back on. You can't do this properly if you make a single mistake. Absolute fucking ignorance in design. There is no excuse for this. So you know what? Fuck it. Right. Get her in there. Sideways, down the side. Jump. 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 And you can't do it. Right. I hate this. Officially, I hate this. This is not making a game hard. This is just, we're going to give you the absolute bare minimum of time, and if you don't do every single second of it perfectly, then screw you. That's what that is. Right. First one's off. Make a mistake and you're dead. I do not like this at all. There we are. We can't win now. We made a mistake, therefore we cannot win. Press! See? I just heard the thing go. It is not possible to do both of these. Yeah, it's not possible to do them both. Yeah. Right. Let me have a think about what I'm supposed to... what it's expecting of me here. Is this short? Perhaps this one's shorter. I don't know. So, there is no excuse for this. And again, it comes down to the amount of time that they've had for this development. This is a rushed game. There are no two ways about it, guys. This is an incredibly rushed game. They had 6 to 8 months to make it, and it shows. Because they were making the expansion pack and this in the year since the original was made. So that's basically 1 and a bit games. So we're going to do this one first and then see if we can get the second one. But I don't think I can. It really does show the amount that they've had to leave in that is clearly not properly tested and not properly dealt with. I just don't think it's good. I really think this is a bad design. Press the damn button! Fucking hell! Look at the state of the... And one of them's back on. So yeah, you can't do this in the time that it gives you. You just can't do this. Yeah, a quick cash grab. So it's got a DLC and the full game in a year. Look at that. I do blame IDOS. I seriously do. Right, how am I supposed to get rid of the... You can't. If you make a mistake, you're dead. If you hit any of the fire, you're dead. I genuinely think this is shit. Like, no two ways about it. This is a bad design from people who fundamentally have fucked up on their designs. You don't have long enough. Simple as. And I will blame the developers, and I will blame the publishers. Both are as bad as each other for this. You can't remember how you got through it. Yeah, I know that people have got through it. I've seen the next level, and I've seen people do it. Like I said, I had to check a walkthrough to see how to get into this place because it's so hidden in the top corner. I don't mind the fact that it's hidden. I was, like I said last week, fully prepared to explore. My problem is this. I don't like this. It's just bad on all levels. Like, look how far you have to... And if you make a slightest turn mistake, that's it, you've lost your time. You've lost your time. Come on, come on. Come on, run and jump. Right, there we are. So that one's on. And dead. Just fucking dead. You can't win. If you hit at all, you're dead. If you hit the fire at all, you're dead. And you will hit the fire because it's not just one fire, it's two. How wonderfully bad is that? Right, let's try it. Come on. Did the video show which... No, it's just about timing. It's all about the timing. If you get the timing right, that's it. You've got it. I am beyond unimpressed with how bad this is. Right. What is that? I don't remember seeing that in the video. Don't you fucking dare. What? Where was that? Where just unlocked? Where was that? What's just unlocked? I don't remember seeing that. What just unlocked? I'm going to have a look around this side. That. Okay. What's in here? And now it turns them all off. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't remember this on the walkthrough. Jesus Christ. I don't remember that on the walkthrough at all. What the hell? Oh, get up! See what I mean? It's so badly done. This has not been properly tested. There is no way that playtesters went through this and went, yes, that's okay. That's acceptable. The climbing mechanics can just turn off. Wonderful. Who thought that was acceptable? Bloody hell. I know it's old, but come on, guys. Now there's only one turned on. Nope, there's still two. So yeah, it is just about bloody timing. Can I get into some water in it? There's water. Right. Okay. Let me try something. I'm gonna open this to turn those off. Turn round. Go all the way back over here. Turn that new one on. Grab that to open that. Now I'm going to go to that one and run this way. Do you see how bad this is? Look how far I have to go. And I still have to jump over one of these things in the floor, which means every single stage is designed to slow you down and trip you up. No part of this is well done. No part of this is an excusable part of design. This is just bad on many levels. Right, save here. Right. Turn that. While that's going, run. Put the fucking guns away. And we're screwed. Right, load again. 3 things went wrong with that particular run. So turn that off, run, and turn. And... so inexcusable. Not letting me see what I'm doing is just game design. How to make the worst game ever. Don't show the player what's actually going on, but have it so that the game is still running. I hate this. I genuinely hate... This is worse than the shit we had with Dark Souls last night, where they completely ruined a well-designed game. Press the button. Turn. Go. Jesus Christ. Well, we're screwed. Whatever happens now, we can't win. The timing's off. Hi, Retro. How you doing? This is just shit. And we're dead. Because the thing came back on. So, dead. I practically got it. Yeah, except for timing. You have, like I told you with the walkthrough, you have to get every single nanosecond of this right. If you have to be perfect on everything, then you're not asking for a player. You're asking for someone who is willing to sit there for hour after hour speed running. I am not that kind of player. I do not sit here trying to learn how to pixel perfect speedrun a game. I play a game to enjoy the game. And if I'm expected to be a speedrunner, then you have designed a shit game. The majority of people do not play games to be pixel perfect and everything. They play it to have fun. If you require them to be an Olympian, then you are going to ruin their fun. And that is not acceptable. And we're dead. We're dead. Right, so I'm going to do something that I haven't done before, which is try and use the Medipack to cheese our way through this. Get that... Open... Can't even do that. You have to be pixel perfect and dizzy. You have to be pixel perfect in certain jumps and dizzy, and it gives you all the time in the world to line that jump up. So there you are. That's the difference. You want a pixel perfect game, you better give me every single hour of every single day for me to faff about if I want to before I make that jump. If you add a time limit and pixel perfect, then you are a dickhead. And that's as simple as it is. Game designers need to understand that players are not here to train for hours upon hours just to do one section of their stupid game. And if they expect us to do that, I expect the game to be free. Because you cannot expect someone to pay for a fucking job. Get in. Well, this has gone wrong. Go. Put the guns away, you dickhead. Well, with a remaster, that have updated some of this rubbish, but it's not a remaster. They say it's a remaster, but what it actually is making it run on modern hardware. There. We had to do pixel perfect. And I made no mistakes, really. And we got through. That's the level that I expect from people. Would you have done that as a kid? I wouldn't. I'd have gone off to play a proper game. A game that actually appreciates me and wants to have me play it. What the fuck is that? Is that an eel? Get out the water. There we go. Right. You had the Angel of Darkness bugs for fixed remaster. Okay, that I can get behind because the Angel of Darkness was fundamentally flawed. The Angel of Darkness has so many problems. Oh man, it's amazing that you can have made so many different versions of a game over so many years, and then because of the massive issues you made on that one game, they took your entire franchise off you. That's how bad it was. It was the franchise killer. Oh. Okay. What the hell? Oh, there's the lever. Okay. Get the bloody lever, Laura. go back down? Well, we're not going to be able to do that then, are we? You didn't watch last night as you didn't like it, but did watch LA Noire. Been out all day catching photons, select to stream. Ah, you're never late. We're all stuck in the past. Right. Where's the eel? Oh, of course, it doesn't arrive until we get in. There it is. Right. Okay. Get out of the water. Can't possibly have an enemy that's already there. So when you know it's there, you can just get to it. Is that dead? Right, there we go. Right. So what's gonna be, what's opening? It's not dead? What? How the hell is it not dead? Good God. Are you fucking kidding me? Did that thing just hurt me? No, it is dead. So why'd she go, ah? What the? I genuinely do not know what just happened. Go up. Can't remember where the thing is. Where's the lever? There it is. Right, okay. Angel Darkness got the blame for the second Tomb Raider film flopping. To be fair, the first Tomb Raider should have got the the blame for the second Tomb Raider flopping. It wasn't exactly good, and they made another one. Oh dear. What? What? I am expected to do all this in one breath. You've got to be bloody kidding me. How? This is a Is it dead? The first Tomb Raider film was good. No, it isn't. Not in my view. The Tomb Raider film is like all of the computer game and console game films before it. It's got just enough of what makes it the game, Right, we go back because we need every single breath we can get. Save after I've killed the yeah. I don't like what they've done with this. This feels like the intern did this level. It feels atrocious. And I know I say that word a lot, but only because everything is this bad in this game. This is terrible. As games go, it's shit. Where's... Oh, for God's sake, where is it? Right. So we go up twice, and then it's there. Where... I genuinely think we've lost too much to time already, so we can't do this. Where is it there? Go. Get that. Get it. I saw the secret. I don't care about the secret. Go, go! Oh, for God's sake, come on! Right, we're stuck, therefore we're dead. We had one error, therefore we cannot win. That's the level that's the level we're on with this. That's how bad this level is. Oh my God. Ever played a water temple in Ocarina of Time? No. This is I am genuinely angry now. Yeah, we're done. You know what? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. We're done for the night. Guys, I'm sorry, but I am in no mood after 2 days of bullshit to be doing this. Sorry, guys. I'll be back tomorrow when I'm in a better mood. This is just awful. There are... Let me try and explain how I feel about this. In game design, and I've been making games since the 80s. They haven't been commercial for the most part, but I've been making games since the 80s. Under no circumstances have I ever put into a game a situation on every single part of a level, and then required you to do another thing with completely different timings just to continue. Because I am not a dickhead. What commercial games did you release? Like I say, most of them weren't commercial. I did sell one game back in the 90s. It was a... What was it? It was a 3D game, and it wasn't very long, and I don't think anyone bought it. And I don't think there's any copies around anymore. It was based on The Life of Nobty Mouse, my first webcomic. I don't think anyone bought it. I wouldn't blame them. It wasn't really that good. I sold it for basically the cost of the discs. And, oh my goodness. It didn't have any of this shit in it. Oh, I am angry with this. So, I think instead of going on and getting really annoyed and just working myself up and not making an enjoyable stream for you guys, I'm just going to stop. We'll come back to it next time. It wouldn't I wouldn't say the weather has helped, shall we say. I'm not getting a proper night's sleep, and it's clear that it's starting to affect me, so I'm just going to leave. Guys, I'll see you later. Take care. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. I'd like to give a big shout out to everyone who supports me on Patreon. Without you guys, I really couldn't continue making all of these shows. And if you'd like to join our fantastic Patreon heroes here, go over to patreon.com/Zoe Kirk Robinson. It really does help us out. Thank you so much, guys.